Hey there, YouTube. It's Math Bowler. I finally was able to make a trip back to Baseball Card Castle in Cranberry Township. And this would have been on May 16th. I could not make it on the 15th. That was the day where the businesses in that area were permitted to open under safety guidelines. And I went on the 16th and I purchased 21 autographs, 4 packages of top loaders, a little baseball glove, and this sporting news in the background. So this sporting news was $1, but he told me just to have it. I grabbed this one because of there was a Royal on the cover, and I have a buddy who is a big Royals fan, and after researching that name, it's like, ha, yeah, that's something that's going to him. That's pretty funny. If he doesn't end up wanting it, then I'll just cut out the top part here, and maybe I got a TTM for Bill Verdon. But anyway, so yeah, I picked up that, which was thrown in. Top loaders. Oh man, these things are gold. Price gouging out the wazoo on these because they're made in China. And well, I got 100 of these, so that's good. Picked up this cute little baseball glove. I mean, you know, here's my hand. There's the baseball glove. It's about 4 inches across, 5 inches. About 5 inches height, 4 inches across. It's just a cute little glove here. I don't know if this is something to get signed or not. I have a feeling if I signed it in black Sharpie, eventually it says here genuine leather. I don't entirely trust that. So we'll see. A little autograph on the palm there would look really cool, but if anything, it's just a neat little cute decorative piece. So let's get into the autographs. So first up, we got a hockey puck. I do not have a Mike Sullivan in my collection. Well, I have it now. So that was cool. Mike Sullivan was your 2016-2017 coach for the Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup teams. Then I hit the $5 photo stand that he had. He had this out for one of his sale days, and I purchased, I'm going to guess, a dozen of them. Well, I figured I'm giving this guy some business. I am going to hit these ones pretty hard. So I got 20 autographed 8x10 photos. So yeah, 21 autographs total. One was the hockey puck, and the other 20 are all of these photos. So these were photos that I passed on the very first time I went through. Hopefully I don't have any duplicates. I doubt it. This was definitely the secondary batch. So starting off, we got Kelvin Beachum, and this was actually an in-store signing that was held at Baseball Card Castle, where he had a whole stack of these photos. But the owner pulled out one of these and threw them in the $5 bin, which is cool. Though Kelvin Beachum, to my knowledge, is not a member of the Super Bowl winning teams. And I'm pretty sure that all 19 of these photos, the rest of them, the other 19 were all done by somebody else in person, so they weren't at his store, which is probably why he was selling them cheap. So I looked into some of the signatures that I wasn't sure about. Like, I had to double check that was Clark Haggins. Oh yeah, 4 Steelers, 16 Pirates. I mean, that's my favorite of the Pirates. But so Clark Haggins, I did not have anything signed by him. He was a member of the Super Bowl 40 team as a linebacker. Chris Kuwata, he was a 2-time Super Bowl 40 and 43. A Super Bowl 40 and 43 member. It's got some it's a little bit beat up at the very top there, but that's okay. My 4th and final Steeler, and I had no autographs of these 4 people, to my knowledge, off the top of my head at least. We got Jermaine Tuman. That's a nice autograph too. That's a nicer one. So, okay. And I like how some of these were on photo file photos. That's always cool. 16 Pirates 8x10s. Here we go. Starting off with Clint Barmes. I like defense. Defense is sexy. I enjoyed his time at shortstop for a brief moment whenever he became the backup to Jordy Mercer. I was very bitter, and I'm ashamed of that. No, it's cool now. All right, got Clint Barmes in a rare running position as opposed to fielding, but you know, a lot of these ones are not photo file photos here. We got Genmar Gomez. And my logic behind buying a lot of these photos were they're members of the 2013, 14, or 15 Pirates teams, which were the 3 years that they made the playoffs. Those of you who are local fans, local to Pittsburgh, you know exactly how huge that 2013 was. So going back to Clint Barmes, he was a member of the Pirates from 2012 to 2014, so he was a good part of that. Genmar Gomez was a pitcher for 13 and 14 with the Pirates, and I always like how he does the Bible verse inscriptions. I really like that. So I picked up 2 of his. John Jaso was actually just after those playoff teams. I hope I said playoff teams earlier. 2013, 14, and 15 were the playoff teams. Hope I didn't say World Series. Yikes. Anyway, yeah, so I picked up a John Jaso for $5. Garrett Jones, his last year with the Pirates was in 2013, so he must have had a signing at a market district somewhere, and he was just signing these. Hopefully he was doing other items, but in any case, that's what I got there. And I also got a photo of him, a nice running photo here, rounding third base. We got Michael McHenry. This photo was a bit beat up. I passed on it the first time I remember, so this time I went ahead and picked it up because he actually has a nice autograph to it. It's his Bible verse inscription is usually so garbled you can't read it, but you can actually read that one. Alright, I picked up 2 Wandy Rodriguez, who pitched for the Pirates for a few years. He was a part of the, 12, 13, and 14 teams. I had one other Wandy Rodriguez autograph, and I hooked up a buddy with that one. Gabby Sanchez was also the same time frame. He was on the Pirates from 2012 to 2014. And I mentioned Michael McHenry earlier. He was only on the Pirates for 3 years, 2013 being his last year, and he's on the Pirates broadcasting team now. He's doing a really good job. I like it. All right, Tony Sanchez. His 3 years with the team were actually the 3 years that he had, or the 3 years that the Pirates made the playoffs. I think he was a first-round pick, if I recall. But his most famous thing was when he made that amazing catch in the dugout. San Diego Padres were in town. He leaned over the rail and fell over the rail, but he held on and made the catch, held on, which was pretty cool. So this was actually from the Pirates calendars that they used to do for this particular month. He was on the cover for this, and that's what they got signed by him. So that's cool. We got Lunchbox Travis Snider, whom he had an interesting story. Yeah, he played for the Pirates 2012, 13, 14. He was traded to the Orioles for Steven Brault and another player that the Pirates ended up actually trading somewhere other. So they traded him to the Orioles for Steven Brault and another pitcher. So he started out 2015 with the Orioles. He was DFA'd by the Orioles and then signed back on for the rest of the 2015 season with the Pirates. It was kind of like oh wow, we kind of won that trade, no doubt. Jim Tracy, he had 2 pretty miserable years with the Pirates back in the mid to upper 2000s. He was manager of the year with the Rockies, though, so at least he has that to his name. I got 2 more to go, and they're both Justin Wilson. He's still pitching. I think the Pirates were his first real Major League Ball team. He pitched with the Pirates from 2012 to 2014 out of the bullpen. So what's cool about this, you have his jersey number as number 37, and then here is number 61. And I can't tell if that's actually his jersey number at that time, but still, it's the 2 different numbers, so that's cool. Alright folks, so that was my trip to the baseball card castle in Cranberry Township. They finally got to open after that crappy health situation, and well, the health situation's still ongoing, but after they lifted the restrictions. So yep, I had the 20 autographed 8x10s, and I had the Mike Sullivan hockey puck there. So I'm going to put the yeah, I think that may have actually been my favorite autograph, just because I've been wanting a Mike Sullivan, and what the heck, I went ahead and purchased it. So, yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments below which was your favorite, or what you liked, or if you've ever been to Baseball Card Castle. I always appreciate if you like my video, subscribe to my channel as well. I post something once every weekend, And for quite a while now, ever since the health situation hit, I've been posting videos on Wednesdays as well. Take care, everybody.